Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today. I wanted to discuss the crazy energies that have been happening over the full moon this weekend. Um, it's been all over the place. For some people, it's been really bad. Others, it's been really good. I found a few instant manifestations today, which is so amazing. Although in the days coming up to the full moon, I did feel very exhausted and drained and had horrendous headaches, for which again my a lot of my readings got delayed as well, which still catching up. I'm so sorry if you're one of the ones that I'm still needing to send, but yeah, it's been absolutely crazy, the energies. I have prioritized healings this weekend because I've had about 18 orders now of people needing karmic tie and karmic tie cuttings and release, and it has been magnified by this full moon. The energies have been absolutely crazy. Some people have initiated contact with their beloveds and have had good results and happy and are not, pacing in a way that is leaping in massive shifts, but it's baby steps, steadily going in the right direction. Others have done the same, but have experienced a lot of triggers again, and pain and karma and unresolved energies within them. So it's been a mix of different things. My stance on this has always been I'd rather not get mega triggered. So if I don't need communication at this time to just be level and be myself, then I'd rather that route. But different people need different things at this time. I've done quite a few karmic energy cuttings for a lot of these people who've been in communication with their beloveds, because it's brought up so much that they thought they'd already gotten rid of, but it's still present within their energy and it needs to be gotten rid of now because it's coming up to be released. And today, yeah, with the manifestations, I remember walking down, well, this was earlier today, so it's not a very distant memory, but I was walking down the street and I was wearing a particular pair of leggings that I always intention to have for my dog walks. And I wanted to walk my dog down a specific path, a specific route, and that's what I was dreaming up in my head as I was walking down the street. And my street is not a street where you often see dogs. I've actually don't think I've ever really seen any dogs around here, to be fair. So it's a very rare occurrence. And just as I was imagining that, 3 seconds later, I saw somebody walking down the street with a dog that looked like mine. It had the same fur color, it had the same body build, similar face. It wasn't a larger breed, but it was a very similar dog. And you know how many dog breeds there are. So for there to be one that looks like mine, to be walking down my street just as I was thinking about these manifestations, were just so amazing. It was a sign of your dream will come true. And so what I've learned to do out of gratitude but also acknowledgement, and to tap into my subconscious, all of the manifestations that I want to come true. I learned this from, I think it was Aluna Ash, who did an energy update a few weeks ago, and she says that whenever she sees anything synchronistically manifesting, like numbers or signs or things like that, she'll tap around her right ear, I think. Oh, do you know? I don't know if it's the left or the right, but I've chosen to make it my right ear. I don't know why. And you tap around it 4 times and saying thank you for this manifestation. That's what I did because I was just so happy to see, oh my goodness, I was just thinking this, and 3 seconds later there it is. Oh my goodness. And also I was watching a program with my friend and I was telling him about how much I love this particular brand of soup, and we were watching a TV show, but I got distracted because it was a little boring, and so I started talking about this soup that I really love, and then I finished my sentence, and 2 seconds later the character in the program said, I want to try this soup. And we both looked at each other like, oh my God, what's going on? Are we in the Twilight Zone? It was crazy. But you know, these crazy fast manifestations are happening all the time now. And so I feel this is to do with an energetic shift. Everything, whereas I said things would manifest within the day, I mean, 3 seconds. Come on. That is awesome. That is crazy. And yeah, and as you know, my dog doesn't actually, she's not with me right now because I live in a tiny little place where there's no pets allowed, and also she would get so bored and I wouldn't want to do that to her. She lives with my mum, and my mum has my sister's dog living there too, so they have each other to keep company. I wouldn't want to restrain her and keep her here with me, you know? But it was so awesome that just as I was thinking, I'd love her to be with me now and for us to do these wonderful walks in these leggings that I purchased specifically to take her on dog walks. And there I saw a dog being walked that looked like my dog. I mean, what? It's so cool. And yes, I just wanted to share with you, if you've been feeling down or you've been feeling stressed, feeling like there was a heavy blanket of karma on your energy, you're not alone. I've done 18 healings this weekend. Well, haven't finished them all yet. So, but the ones that I have done, I stayed up till 2 a.m. last night doing them for people. But yeah, it's been intense, and I can totally get if you're feeling like things are just so heavy right now, please don't worry and please don't feel alone. I'm sure that whoever had a healing and who may be watching this video won't mind posting that in the comments to give you some support and help you to feel, you know, that you're really not going through this and you're not going crazy, and it's not you're not going through this by yourself. So I thought I'd come on YouTube and do a quick energy update. And yeah, I'll be finishing up the rest of my email requests, but I have prioritized healings because people wanted them specifically during the full moon. So that was yesterday, tonight, and tomorrow night. So if you did still want to squeeze in a quick healing, whether that's for karmic cutting or anything that you feel you may need right now, because the full moon energies are so strong, yeah, I'm more than happy to help. Just click the link in the description. I thank you all so much for watching. I have a ton of other messages I want to share, but I don't want to overload you with information on different topics. I'm going to do that in another video. I have a dream message I wanted to share. And was there anything else? I'm not sure, actually. But I just think that the manifestations coming in 3 seconds after the thought has been launched is so amazing. I used to manifest things a couple of days apart, but now within seconds. How cool. I also wanted to share for people who are hearing things like high-pitched frequency or static in the head, that's also normal. Because I've had that. I've had that, gosh, for months, since 2 summers ago, but sometimes they get louder and sometimes they get weaker. Also, the feeling of your beloved's energy, if you don't feel them so strongly, don't worry about it. That happens too. Sometimes we just need to release, you know? The whole point of this connection is to release the old template of codependent relationships. And so we must learn to trust that we are not going to get disconnected even if we stop feeling them for a little while. It doesn't mean that they've gone. It just means that we may need a break. Sometimes we need a break, and sometimes I need a break. And that's absolutely normal and fine and you know, not a problem. Because being codependent and so reliant upon their energy, they can feel that too. You know, I've had so many people confirming to me how they can feel my healings even before I've sent them the summary. I've had 3 clients in the past 2 days saying to me, oh, I felt this, or I saw the synchronicity as you were doing my healing, and I didn't even know you were doing my healing until after you sent me your summary. And so that is so cool that they are experiencing immediate energetic receptivity to the healings, which shows to me they can feel it, so your beloved feels it too from you. You are energetically very strongly linked, and there's a reason for that, you know. there's a reason, and you're not going to just get cut off or abandoned. You must release that kind of fear. And even if you're not talking, you must release the fear with, oh, if they don't talk to me, does that mean they've forgotten about me? Absolutely not. And you can feel that. Ask yourself the question and use your body as a pendulum, and your heart will tell you the answer. So I hope this message has helped you. If you'd like to connect with me, all my details are in the description. I thank you all so very much for watching and have a beautiful day. Namaste.